Hello everyone, we've got Shovel Knight here today. Retro platforming goodness, but we get the spooky edition. I'm gonna be doing the Spector of Torment campaign, playing through the game as Spector Knight. So let's just get right into it. Time starts when I say yes here. In 3, 2, 1, go. Spam start to skip past the opening cutscenes. Spam jump to get Spector going. So here we go. This is Spector Knight. He can climb walls. He can dash off enemies. He can climb up walls again. He can climb up even more walls. We're gonna go down, slash through here, slash, dash, climb, go through here. Sweet. This is plains. This is the opening stage. I'm not gonna try the corner clip there. Just kind of your basic introduction to the game. I am gonna be grabbing these red skulls throughout the stage. These skulls are going to pay for the sub-weapons in this game. Spector Knight calls them curios. Oh yeah, whoa! I was supposed to do a double dash off that first lantern. Didn't quite manage it. Anyways, yeah. Dash, slash, dash again. Just keep going. Spector Knight can break blocks with his feet. So if there's a block below you and you need to break it, just jump. His feet are very, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. They're stinky. His feet are stinky. They break blocks. That comes with being dead. Spector Knight is dead. You know, because he's a Spectre. That's the joke. Right, more of these red skull. Uh-oh. That's not good. I messed up the movement there. Spector Knight is very particular about his movement. Oh, up there is a willful wisp. You grab that, it will upgrade your will. Will is basically your health. But if you're skilled enough at this game, you're not going to need it. One more skull there, then there should be a skull on this screen. Dash, dash, dash. Be very specific with your dashes. Sometimes you can dash to your death. Wow, slime moved out of the way there. Oh yeah, Spector is some unusual colors. I have used a color code to change the color of his armor, you know, for the Halloween spooky theme. We've got our first boss here, Black Knight. He's basically Shovel Knight, but dark. And now he's got a turtle, so he's worse than ever. So here's how the fight goes. Dash. Bounce, 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 bounce. I'm using that second waterfall from the right as a visual cue because you actually don't want to bounce too quickly. But yeah, the fight goes like that. If you try to do dash attacks too quickly, then he can actually escape out of that corner, and then suddenly the turtle starts running you over. You know, just being a big old jerk. Spam attack and jump here to make Spector stop brooding and actually get up and do some work. Skulls. I should be at 6 at the end of plains, which I am at. There's one more right here, and I should be a little over 2,000 coins, gold, which I'm at. So Spector Knight, a little bit different from the other Shovel Knight campaigns. You can do all the knights in any order, kind of like Mega Man. And so we're going to go straight to Flying Machine with Propeller Knight, this is usually one of the last stages that players will do casually, because Flying Machine is quite difficult. But instead we're going to do it first because Flying Machine unlocks some very handy goods. Beginning runners might want that Willful Wisp up there, but I don't need it. I'm good enough at this game to not need it. Again, grab more skulls. Ouch. That hit is a little unfortunate. I'm not wanting to make too many mistakes in this beginning part, because there's a global cycle that starts from... Lost my jump. So this is a rather difficult run. I can't remember the last time I've actually died in Flying Machine, but the community sometimes colloquially refers to it as Dying Machine. Alright, just to be safe, I'll go ahead and grab those extra gems. You lose money when you die. You can get it back, but usually when I die, that's a cue to me that I need to play a little bit safer, and I need to get a little more money. But yeah, I died, lost, didn't jump. And you know what? I don't normally grab this gem, but I'll grab it as well. I'll get my money bags back here. It's always good to have extra money when you're not sure. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, little mini boss here. The kill here is specific. Ow. And I normally break this checkpoint, but I'm gonna go ahead and spare it this time since I grabbed so much extra money on the way here. Dash up here. And then we've got an auto-scroller coming up. Normally I would be paying attention to where the music is at this point so that I know where my fan cycles are. But since I'm dead and I have no idea what fan cycle I'm on, I'm just gonna not mind so much. Auto-scroller, perfect time to swag. So here are some of the reasons that we're going to Flying Machine first. We do need a lot of money. There's an armor upgrade that we want. It costs a lot of money. In fact, the total amount of money that we need for it is somewhere around 8,400 gold. So we do Flying Machine first because it gives a lot of money, and even then we have to break a lot of these checkpoints to make sure that we can actually afford it. Plus, each stage unlocks a new curio that you can buy. And the one unlocked by Flying Machine is really useful, the Judgment Rush. We want to be at 13 skulls at the end of this stage, so I've actually grabbed all the ones that I need. Gotta be careful here. Coming up, Triple Jawa Room. We don't normally break this checkpoint. It's worth less money than other checkpoints, and also, gotta be careful there. Yeah. The Triple Jawa Room is a very common dying point. Oh, whoa. Can't believe I made that. My money's looking really good right now. I expect to be somewhere around 5,900 at this point. I'm over 6,000. Propeller Knight fight. So you might have noticed that Spector Knight's dash makes him bounce off enemies, so we're going to stay on the ground as much as possible. Uh-oh. That was 9 hits. I normally get 10. Hang to the left here, go right to make him spawn on the right. Easy enough fight. Enemies can't hurt you while you're hurting them, which sounds like a really bad motto for life. But so just keep that to the game, okay? You slash Propeller a lot, and while you're slashing him, he can't hurt you. So finally, we're gonna go here and unlock this curio that Flying Machine leads to, the Judgment Rush. You press your sub-weapon button, and you go across the screen and through the walls. Very useful sub-weapon. It costs 10 red skulls to get it, and you want it for good movement. Then we're gonna spend our money and get the rail mail. So this is now Tony Hawk's Pro Skater Night. We're going to spend the entire rest of the game skating around on our scythe and slashing with our scythe while we're skating on it. I don't know how that works. Next stage is Explodatorium. We want the curio that's unlocked by this stage. Some of the beginning routes... my timing's off. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is not going the way I want it to. I mean, okay, y'all probably can't. Ow. Could tell the bonk. There's another global cycle in this stage that I'm trying to keep mind of, but any mistake in the first part of this stage basically stops you from making it. Better be careful here. Okay, good. We should be at 5 skulls at the end of this stage, so be sure to grab 2 more. The next one's in this room, and we do still need a little bit of money. We do need money for other things than the rail nails. I'm a skater boy, so I see you later, boy. Checkpoints are worth different amounts of money when you break them, so be sure to know which ones are worth a lot. When you grab the checkpoint, it lights up with a certain color. That tells you how valuable it is. Little sub-boss here. It's possible to destroy him before he transforms. I'm not good enough at that. But 3 or so slashes after transform is good enough for me. Oh, gotta wait for the fire cycle here. There's a lot of global cycles in this stage. Little damage there, jump up here, make it past this fire cycle here. Gonna use a judgment rush right here. Gonna be temporarily invincible. That fire means nothing. This is a kind of tough stage to do second. Not necessarily because the stage itself is difficult, although it's a common reset point, but more because Plague Knight is a rather difficult boss casually, sometimes still difficult in a speedrun setting, and Judgment Rush is not a very good attacking weapon, so I'm still only taking him on with my regular weapon out. Oh yeah, he does make clones. You can tell which one's the real one because the real one carries a blue flask and is slightly darker in color, just very slightly. Hard to tell, but if you know what to look for, then you can see it. Yeah, Plague Knight, super random, hard boss to do properly, common reset point. But we're going into Memory 1 here. Spector Knight is going back in time to when he was alive. So, your movement is basically the same as without armor, but you don't have any of your sub-weapons. Uh-oh. That was a little weird. I meant to dash off that guy. Oh yeah, and any money you collect in the dream does carry over to the rest of the game, so I guess Spector is remembering that he had money in his pockets. But only once he remembers it can he use it. There is a caltrop sub-weapon you can find in that first memory. It's not worth grabbing, especially since Luon, your partner, gives you the caltrops for free in the second memory. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and unlock our second curio now. Bounding Soul, unlocked by the Explodatorium stage, costs 5 red skulls. It's basically a little bouncy weapon. I think in its unupgraded form we call those uncooked meatballs. They're very bouncy, and you know each one will do 1 damage. It's a useful weapon. From this point on, we're basically gonna go left to right in our stage order. We can get Darkness Wisps to upgrade the amount of darkness that we have, and we're basically just gonna do that as we get money for it. So, Lost City, the lava stage. Also where runs go to get lost, because it's really common to die here. There's lava all over the place, very dangerous. Dash there, slash 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 slash, Judgment Rush. Yeah, Judgment Rush is kind of peculiar. Oh yeah, Beetle. So, the Beetle moves slowly, so we don't want to wait. Uh-oh. I was gonna say we don't want to wait for the Beetle, but I messed up my movement there and used up my darkness for Judgment Rush, so... Ah! I messed that up. This is a very difficult game to run. Even tougher to run when you split your attention between playing and commentary. Alright, let's try this again. Ah! Okay, that's very weird. I was supposed to be close enough to the lantern to dash off of it. I at least got my money back, but I do still need to be conscious of my money, because I do need a lot more of it. I don't think I can get that. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to start breaking some more checkpoints. Because I should be at 500 when I leave this stage. So reset that room. Break that checkpoint. I don't normally break that checkpoint, but I need money back. Ah! Ah! That was... Alright, focus time. This, stage is not going the way I would like it to. Let's just get that money back. Okay, little goo here to turn the lava into bouncy lava instead of kill you lava. That'll be handy. A little bit of movement here. Oh yeah, Judgment Rush, if you don't have anything to target, it will stall you on the wall and then allow you to climb it up just a little bit more. Checkpoint just in case. Beetle 2 is a lot easier to skip than Beetle 1. Just make sure you're skating the whole time. Unfortunately, I'm not doing Lost Spaghetti this time. I'm a little short on gold, so I need the gold that comes from going this way. And I still don't like where my gold's at, so I'm gonna break the checkpoint before Mole. Alright, there we go. That should be good. So, Mole Knight, very specific fight. 2 Bounding Souls, each one will do 1 damage. Another one, dash, 1, 2, zoom over here. Wait for him to land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, boom. So yeah, Bounding Soul helped a little bit. Did a little more damage to the boss, but you're not really going to see the power of it until I upgrade. Which, in order to do that, I need about 7,000 gold. Which, hey, look at that. I have 7,000 gold. So let's go up here and upgrade the Bounding Soul. 3,000 to wake this guy up, 4,000 to upgrade, and now it is spicy and red, and so at this point we're now going to call them basketballs. Oh, and then this little boy's going to come in here, pick a fight with us, so we're just going to beat him up and steal his lunch money. Shoutouts to Mumuakai. This fight's very specific. Jump, jump, there, go left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stand here. 1, 2. Jump, dash, dash. Bounding Soul. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, he got past me. 1, 2, 3. Not the best fight, but it's okay. I got him before he started doing his teleport spam again. Money, 1,600. That's actually pretty good. I have a mental checkpoint in the next stage, which is not that. It's this one. It's Iron Whale, the water stage, where Treasure Knight is. I have a mental checkpoint for later in this stage to break a wall for money if I'm below 1,600 when I get there, and I'm above 1,600 starting the stage. So that's going to be good. Jump here. We've got some movement here. Hold just down. Boom, got it. That's pretty hard to do, but really fast if you can get it. Judgment Rush. Switch to Bounding Soul. Use the Bounding Soul to get rid of anything in your way, like this thing. Judgment Rush to get through rooms quickly. Ow. That tentacle is hard to target sometimes. Dash, dash, skate, jump, dash, 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 Judgment Rush, jump, dash, rush before the darkness gets to you. Good. I have darkness for one more rush. You gotta do the rushes as soon as you can, or else some of the darkness refill you get will get wasted, and then you might not be able to afford that last one. Up. Alright, so we've got a sub-boss coming here. This is Teethalon. He has a lot of teeth. We're basically going to be in an auto-scroller here for the next bit. and I'm basically going to be luring those fish away from my current position so that I can land on these platforms safely. Leave this left platform up if I can, and then I'm going to use Bounding Souls to help me do more damage. I can have 4 on screen at a time. So the upgrade... ah! I don't know why that happened. That should have killed him, so... yeah, that... no, it didn't. It didn't count! Oh, that's rough. This is definitely not one of my best runs. In fact, my best run is no deaths, and I'm at somewhere around 6 now. Having a tough time. Oh well. Okay, let's try this again. 1, 2. 1, 2. Jump, jump. There we go, that's better. So the upgraded Bounding Soul, you can have 4 on screen at a time, and it passes through enemies, and it will hurt them on the rebound. So upgraded Bounding Soul, really good weapon, very powerful, and in fact it's so powerful that any other sub-weapon you could get would not be worth going out of the way for, just because of, just because the amount of time it takes to get them is of only marginal benefit. But, sorry. The community refers to that big fish sometimes as Bertha, but her real name is Lunkaroth. She does 2 full circles of damage when she touches you, so 2 hits and I die. Gold checkpoint here. I should be at 2,000 when I go into the boss, and here I am at the boss. Treasure Knight. So this should be the easiest fight in the world. Step forward, take the hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, slash, slash. 1, 2, 3, 4, jump. 1, 2, 3, dash. Okay. Treasure did not take quite as much damage as he should have at the beginning, but that was a fine enough fight. You don't want to kill him when he's near the top of the screen, because then the falling animation takes forever. Yeah, you get 2,000 gold for defeating Treasure Knight. Those wisps that were in stages, anytime you miss one in a stage, you can buy one from Missy in order to just get it without having to find it in the stage. And in Explodatorium, there was a darkness wisp, which upgrades my darkness, the sub-weapon ammo. Oops. So instead of finding it in Explodatorium, it's faster to just pay 4,000 points to get it from Missy in between stages. And this is a stage where we do want 3 full bars of darkness, just for the fight against Phantom Striker at the end. I do not remember the movement for that room. There's a lot of very specific movement here. Let's see, jump here, go up here. Oh, switch to Bounding Souls. I'm going to need it to take a hit off of this guy. There, yeah. Bounding Soul, useful for when you want your dash to go through an enemy. So you hit them with a Bounding Soul first to take a hit off, and then your dash finishes them off. You bounce off enemies if your dash didn't finish them, but you go right through them if you would finish them off. Very specific movement here. Oh yeah, there's a dark room coming up. There's some strats here. Let's see. Gotta slash this, go up here. 1, 2, 3. The room is not in a state that I recognize. I messed it up. Okay, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. You're supposed to do 4 dashes off these lanterns. I went a little daring and did 5, but the most optimal strat is 6. Alright, Phantom Striker. Fairly specific fight. He's all the way over there, so I'm going to use a Judgment Rush to get over to him. Oh, I didn't get the bounce. And I didn't get the damage boost. Alright, I'm improvising a lot of this fight. Yeah, you're supposed to two-cycle Phantom Striker. With exact right bounding soul movements and something like that. You know, since bounding soul does more damage on the rebound, bouncing it back is usually a way to get a lot of damage on bosses if they're standing in the right place. Second memory. I need to go Luon go in chat. Luon, my partner here, gives me caltrops, and then I want him to go in through the next room without stopping. Run through the entire time, no stopping, go Luon. Oh, he doubled back! Angry speedrunner noises. Okay, Luon, for that you are going to get... I'm going to get the quick kill on you. Oh yeah, caltrops are useful for moving enemies out of the way. It's something you're going to want to do. Try to set them up. I didn't set it up quite right there. There's a wall bouncing strat there. Take the checkpoint before the boss fight here. So in our flashback, there's a cursed amulet here, and we want it, but Shield Knight says, no, don't take that, it's cursed. So she has a shield in front of her, and so we're going to be using that to, well, we can't hit her from in front directly, so we use the caltrops to hurt her feet. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Okay. Not the fight I was looking for, but close enough. Yeah, her big old shield blocks damage from front, so use the caltrops to hit her feet, because they're more painful than Legos. You're not going to be able to afford a Darkness Wisp after Lich Yard, even though Lich Yard is where another Darkness Wisp is hidden. So we're just instead going to move on to Clockwork Tower. Probably the longest stage in the run. Let's see, Judgment Rush here, Rushed here, and I do want to kill this... Oh, that's not good. I wanted to kill that rat for the little darkness refill that I would get. Maybe I can kill this rat. Okay, that'll do. I don't normally kill that second rat there, but darkness is really tight in this stage. You do need to route it very specifically. Need that little refill there. Jump! Made it. Alright, so I can afford the rush here. Get a little refill from killing the robot dog. Second rush here, and I'm out of darkness. Checkpoint right there, but it's a little out of the way. And I'm going to damage boost through these gears. And then we're going to see why this stage is so long. We've got auto-scrollers! So, hello dog. Goodbye dog. I must go now. My planet needs me. It's robot dog, something like that. Yeah, this auto-scroller is a little bit slow, and once you know about all the threats, there's not very many enemies. There's ways to deal with the little robot poochies, and then... Oh, right, swag. Just hold down here, you're safe. I can skate on those spikes. I didn't mention before that being Tony Hawk makes you immune to spikes, which is really cool. But as soon as I stop skating, then my feet are gonna get the ouchies and I'm gonna die. I don't normally grab this checkpoint, but there's pretty much no checkpoints on the way in this stage, so I'd like to make sure that I have at least one in case of trouble. You've seen how the other stages have been going for me already. Oh yeah, little dash off the gear there. Judgment Rush these rats. Goodbye rats. Judgment Rush this guy here. And then I'm going to bait the Duck Knight here to the right. Bounce off of him. And then get up here. And then we've had auto-scroller, yes. But what about second auto-scroller? My will looks good here. This second auto-scroller is a little checkpoint. How much health do I have, and how much do I think I'm going to lose to Tinker Knight? Bounce off the walls here. Spikes are there if you want to do some swag skating, but as soon as you bonk into a wall, you're gonna double back, and then you won't be skating when you land. So swagging there with your skates is dangerous. So I just don't do it. But somebody, Moo Moo, does. Every time. Okay, whatever. Fight. Tinker Knight. He's got the mobile gear, which makes him a lot more powerful than he is in his campaigns normally. Yep. That happened when I was practicing earlier. That's a little unfortunate. What? Oh, hi, Moo Moo. I was just talking about you. Okay, let's try that again. 1, 2. That's not what it was supposed to happen. Okay, here we go. There we go. There we go. That's not how the fight's supposed to go. Oh, it's not over. There's a second phase, of course. He's got a giant tank. There's a very specific thing you're gonna do in this fight. Uh-oh. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm down here, and he's up there. Okay, missiles, get me back up here. There we go. Yeah, Tinker Knight has a very specific fight, and if you do any part of it wrong, then you're going to be playing catch-up a lot. Tinker is a very difficult fight to do, one of the few in which I will actually say, you know what, I really want to make sure I have enough health for this fight, because if something goes wrong, I'm probably going to die. And, well, I died. Even though my health was at a point that I'm normally comfortable with. Oh, hi, Baz. Bye, Baz. Alright, Pridemore Keep. This is a stage that has a lot of different things going on in every room. So first of all, pots on a cycle in this room. Gonna Judgment Rush through here. Oh, dang it. Okay, right. Judgment Rush through here. The rat's probably not gonna move favorably to me. Usually doesn't. 2 Judgment Rushes here. Gonna get a little darkness back, which is gonna allow me to rush this Wisdom here. Then we've got a Duck Knight here that we call Paul Blart. Hi, Paul Blart. Bye, Paul Blart. Paul Blart, Mall Cop. He's really trying, but we just bypass him a lot. It's tough being a Mall Cop in Pridemore Keep. All right. That's not how this stage is supposed to go. Okay. Don't give me a bomb. Good. Health upgrade. I mean, refill, not upgrade. That tray can randomly drop bombs, and when it does, you're cursing, because then you have to stop here for health sometimes if you're not feeling confident. Oh, nuts. I targeted the wrong Duck Knight. Judgment Rush is very peculiar about what it'll target sometimes. Okay, you know what? I'm Judgment Rushing that guy too. Bounding Soul, get the book. It will make a platform appear. This room, very specific. Dash this, jump up here, go up here, delay, rush. Bounce off the wall, damage boost to the right. Jump, jump. Okay, perfect room, good. Dash up here, Judgment Rush this Griffin, and then King Knight, gonna be a pretty specific fight. He's pretty random in the way he jumps and the way he breaks apart the stage, so... Got him. Oh. I guess I'll die. It's okay. Double KOs go in your favor. If you get a double KO, you win. Dream 3. Very difficult. It's a cutscene. Mash start. Alright. We've got one night left. That's going to be Polar Night in Stranded Ship. Stranded Ship is where the railing mechanic is normally introduced. First things first, we're going to start here. You can Judgment Rush that veto, but you probably want to save it for something more useful. Okay, blue and red rails here. They automatically rail you even when you don't have rail mail, but the blue ones always make you go right, and the red ones always make you go left, so even if you have rail mail. So you're going to be having to route out rooms very specifically, and sometimes figuring out the puzzle. I didn't kill that wolf, so I'm going to be a little short on darkness here. Well, not here, but there's a trick I'm probably going to have to give up later. Oh yeah, mini boss, Rainbow Barf Bird, 4 bounding souls, and then I want that checkpoint! Oh yeah, you got these switches here, they move some of the platforms. And the Bounding Soul can activate those switches, so that's one other reason that Bounding Soul is a really good weapon, is that it can activate stage stuff for you, which can save you a little bit of travel time sometimes. For example there, I skipped that whole room by just making Bounding Soul trigger the switch for me. And then Judgment Rush right through the wall here, skipping going up and down. I'm going to take a damage boost here, dash. My darkness looks pretty good. Take that, wolf. So Judgment Rush here, dash, which leaves me enough darkness here for a Bounding Soul here, which is going to help because I'm going to shoot it here and take care of that guy. He can hit me on the way down sometimes. And we've got one last final long rail room here. Dash, dash, slash, slash. I'll make sure to grab the checkpoint just in case. I don't need help for Polar Night. This is going to be a very specific fight. I don't do the fastest version. So 2 souls, take the damage boost. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damage boost again. 1, 2, 1, 2. Double dribble! Shoutouts to the NES game, Double Dribble. Probably my favorite basketball game. And I only dribbled 1 ball. If you're lucky, you can dribble 2 down the court. Okay, so that's 8 nights, and I can afford another darkness voice, but I don't really need it. So we're going on to the final levels, Tower 1 and Tower 2. There's 2 of them. Tower 1 is going to combine mechanics from all the previous levels, so there's gonna be a lot going on here. But yeah, Judgment Rush to get through this part. Go down here, rush, rush, bounce, bounce, damage boost. And then we've got these books, and we've got the lava. There's gonna, yeah. The game kind of expects you to get 2 books there. Quick way through this room, just skate on the spikes there. And then up here, Judgment Rush to get through. And we've got Crushers. They're on a little bit of a cycle. If you happen to be playing New Game Plus, then it's possible to skip a cycle on these Crushers with use of the Chronos coin, which slows time. But we're just going to be taking it as it comes. Hit the switch there, go down here, dash up here, and that's about the best you're going to do. Checkpoint for safety, go down here, jump! Oh, no, I took a hit. Bounce house. I'm going to go with left to win. There's a faster way through the room, but I just don't feel confident right now. I have died way too many times. You're supposed to get that uh-oh. Slow down, David. Right. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. We've got another auto scroller here. Just have some fun with this one. I think you are supposed to be climbing on the wall and then jumping off of it in order to dash the lantern. But I don't really care for walls. You can tell from the Judgment Rush. Alright, visual cue here, 1.5 blocks visible. Jump, dash, dash, and then go up here. And we've got one final rail here. Black Knight is a tough enough boss that it's worth refilling to full every time that you fight him. So I'm going to do that. Black Knight 2 is a very tough fight. And it should go a certain way, but it probably won't. So he's going to get on his turtle again. And then the turtle's going to fly, the cheater. Alright. Bounding soul left here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. You're doing a little tango with Black Knight. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. There we go. I'll take that. Black Knight does a little tango. You do 1, 2, 3, and then he's going to dodge back. So your tango goes like 1, 2, 3, wait, 1, 2, 3, wait. Alright, we're coming on the final stage here. So we're just going to have the express elevator to Heck. And then we're going to be in a room that the community calls the Tower of Terror, for those of you who play Link to the Past. It should be obvious why. But you know what? I don't feel like dodging all those things, so I'm just going to wait up here. Damage boost to get through there, but then go back here because the blocks didn't despawn completely and then jump up there. There's another way to do this room, but that's the way I'm comfortable with. Just use the blocks to give myself a little boost. And then more elevators. Wait for the last lantern to disappear. Go. Checkpoint, just in case. Enchantress has some difficult strats, and it's easy to die to her. Step forward. Damage boost back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not enough. You can use the Judgment Rush to dive her under the stage, but you're not going to do that unless you think you can do 6 or 7 damage before you die. And she had 8 health left. So we're on to the final boss, Nightmare Reese. Time is going to be on final hit of this boss. This boss is very specific. You're on a rail the entire time. He has multiple health thresholds in which he will do something. And I'm trying to meet those thresholds. Dang, I missed the bounding soul there. This fight is random because the rails may be in random positions. Okay, there we go. That's fairly good on the health there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, crap. Yeah, you can see I jumped to fire off more bounding souls. I have to be jumping to fire bounding souls, and, well, the rail just kind of disappeared. There we go. Yeah, after losing 3.5, he rears back. I don't think I have the health for... Come on, rails! Oh, boy. Okay, potential finish here? Time. I managed to skip a final dashing off the lantern segment there by finishing him off there. And so that's it for Spector Knight. Spector Knight finally has the power to give himself back his own life, but instead he's going to revive his best friend's son, and then be cursed to be a knight, to be a Spector for the rest of eternity or something like that. Thank you for watching, everyone. That run went very poorly, but Spector Knight is a very difficult run, and that can happen. So thanks for watching, and stick around for what's coming up next. I believe it's Unworthy. I'm not worthy. See y'all later.